If you upgrade the wrong buildings, you are wasting months of progress without even realizing it. In this guide, you will learn exactly which buildings to upgrade first, which ones to completely ignore, and how to develop your town from 0 to level 35 in the most efficient way possible to maximize your power. There are 76 buildings and 27 decorations in the game, which means 103 placeable objects in total. Most players upgrade them randomly, burn massive amounts of resources, and end up far behind players who follow a clear plan. This guide gives you that plan. The goal is simple. Maximize your power by upgrading only the buildings that actually matter. This guide is designed mainly for beginners, but experienced players will also benefit because it covers the full progression path from early game to end game and explains which buildings are mandatory, which are situational, and which are a complete waste of resources. This video focuses only on buildings. Decorations will be covered in a separate guide. Decorations do provide power, but they are not critical for early and mid-game progression and should not be a priority at this stage. The most important building in the game is the headquarters. The headquarters determines the maximum level of every other building in your town. If your headquarters is level 22, no other building can be upgraded beyond level 22. The maximum headquarters level is 35. Depending on the stage of your state, you may initially be capped at level 30, which is completely fine. Once the next stage unlocks, you can continue upgrading toward level 35. Your primary goal should always be to upgrade the headquarters to the maximum level available as fast as possible. If you want exact costs, upgrade times, and a full breakdown of every building required for headquarters upgrades, check my headquarters upgrade guide on the channel. There is also a spreadsheet included there that shows exactly what you need for every level. To upgrade the headquarters, specific buildings are required. These buildings must be upgraded in a fixed pattern and should always be your highest priority. City walls, Alliance Center, Assaulter Camp, Shooter Camp, Rider Camp, Laboratory. This pattern repeats as you progress. In addition, the laboratory must always match the headquarters level to unlock the next headquarters upgrade. Because of this, troop buildings, the Alliance Center, and the laboratory are mandatory upgrades. You cannot skip them. Eventually, all of these buildings must reach at least level 30, and later level 35. These buildings are important not only because they unlock headquarters upgrades, but also because of the benefits they provide. Troop buildings increase training capacity and training speed, allowing you to train more troops at once and recover faster after losses. The Alliance Center increases Alliance help capacity and reinforcement capacity. More Alliance help reduces build times, healing times, and research times. Higher reinforcement capacity makes your headquarters much harder to destroy. The laboratory is critical for long-term progression. A level 30 laboratory unlocks T10 troops. Later on, higher laboratory levels are required for Steel Age research, reservist troops, emergency buildings, and additional steel plants. Eventually, the laboratory must reach level 34. A second laboratory is optional. It is not required, but if you can afford it, it is worth upgrading because it costs less and takes less time than the main laboratory. As a beginner, you should not upgrade any buildings that are not required for headquarters progression. Do not upgrade resource production buildings early. They provide extremely poor returns and are one of the biggest traps for new players. One early exception is the villa. The villa provides construction speed and free construction time. Early in the game, construction speed is extremely valuable. Upgrading the villa reduces build times and saves speed-ups. A good stopping point for the villa is level 25. Beyond that, costs increase heavily while the benefits become minimal. For context, upgrading a level 35 headquarters takes roughly 260 days without buffs. Construction speed bonuses dramatically reduce this time, which is why early villa upgrades are worth it. While upgrading your headquarters, there are several other buildings worth upgrading strategically. The bookstore increases research speed. More research speed means faster laboratory progression and fewer speed-ups spent. The restaurant increases troop training speed. This helps significantly with troop recovery after battles and during events. The military center should be upgraded consistently. It increases your maximum troop capacity. At level 35, it provides up to 22,300 additional troops, which is a massive power increase. Hospitals are extremely important. They increase hospital capacity. When troops are injured, they go to the hospital. If hospital capacity is exceeded, troops die permanently. Higher hospital capacity prevents permanent losses and should never be neglected. Once your headquarters reaches the maximum available level, your priorities change. Formation buildings become one of the strongest sources of direct power. They provide troop attack and troop defense bonuses. In the mid-game, focus on Formation 1 and Formation 2. Formation 3 and Formation 4 should only be upgraded if you have access to them. Hall of Honor buildings are another major power source. Each faction has its own Hall of Honor building. These increase faction hero attack, faction hero defense, and troop capacity. Upgrading the Hall of Honor also increases the maximum honor level for heroes, up to level 350. Once heroes reach their cap, extra fragments can be invested here for permanent additional boosts. The rally square becomes extremely important in the late game. At level 35, it provides up to 55% team damage and allows 10 players in a single rally. Early in the game, rallies are not used often. In the end game, rallies are essential, and even small rallies outperform solo attacks. The radar should be upgraded to level 17. This unlocks reinforcement unit details when scouting. Beyond level 17, upgrading the radar is a waste of resources. Now, which buildings should you avoid upgrading? Warehouses should never be upgraded. They protect a portion of your resources, but this is unnecessary. Resource protection is better achieved through alliance reinforcement or shields. Warehouses take up multiple building slots and provide almost no value. Most resource production buildings should also be avoided. This includes farmhouses, lumber yards, wind turbines, residences, and steel plants. Their production is insignificant compared to their upgrade cost. Steel can be obtained far more efficiently through other methods. The Wanderer Camp and Trade Center should never be upgraded. They provide negligible benefits and are a complete waste of resources. The training grounds are optional. There are 4 training ground buildings. At level 35, each produces 273,200 experience per hour. When all 4 are upgraded, this results in over 180 million experience per week. This can help early game hero progression, but becomes far less impactful in the late game. The smelting plant is the only resource-producing building truly worth considering. At level 35, each smelting plant produces 350 alloy per hour. With all 4 upgraded, this results in over 235,000 alloy per week. Alloy is critical for equipment upgrades, especially mythic gear. If you want exact alloy costs and a full breakdown of equipment upgrades, check my Orange Equipment Guide and Mythic Equipment Upgrade Guide, where I also include spreadsheets with full cost calculations. The production center is situational. It increases gathering speed and troop load. Troop load is a rare bonus and can be useful in the late game when gathering becomes more important. It is not a priority early on. City walls are required for headquarters upgrades up to level 31. Beyond level 31, upgrading them is optional. They increase headquarters durability, but do not provide direct power. Many players stop at level 31 and prioritize formation buildings, Hall of Honor, or the Rally Square instead. To conclude the full progression strategy, if your headquarters is not at level 35, it should always be under construction. The headquarters unlocks higher hero level caps up to level 175. Higher hero levels provide additional troops, attack, defense, and significant power gains. If you want a full breakdown of hero leveling and costs, check my hero upgrade guide on the channel. Always plan your upgrades in advance. City walls are commonly forgotten and cause delays later. Proper planning prevents wasted time and wasted resources. Following this long-term upgrade path gives you a long-term advantage over players who upgrade randomly and inefficiently. This is the complete building priority guide from early game to end game. Remember to share this video with your Alliance members so they can progress faster and avoid costly early game mistakes. If you found this video helpful, leave a like, subscribe for more guides, turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos, and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next.
Help us grow. Share this video in your world chat and spread the word. Support us by subscribing, hitting that like button, and leaving a comment to tell us what you'd love to see next. Thank you.